Top 100 MCQs on the last leaf for AEC2 Semester 2 English examination. In which season does the story The Last Leaf take place? Autumn. What was the weather like at the beginning of the story? Raining heavily with strong wind. Which plant is central to the story? An ivy creeper. Where was the ivy creeper growing? Halfway up the brick wall opposite their window. How many years leaves were left on the creeper when the story opened? 1. Who were the two main friends in this story? Sue and John C. What was their profession? Artist. In which story of the house was their flat? Third. What illness did John C. suffer from? Pneumonia. In which month did John C. fall ill? November. Who sent for the doctor? Sue. How often did the doctor visit John C. Daily? What did the doctor say medicines could not help without willingness to live? What did the doctor ask Sue in private? Is anything worrying John C? What was John C.'s mindset according to the doctor? She had lost hope. What did Sue do to cheer John C? Spoke of fashion and clothes. What did John C. whisper while looking out of the window? Counting leaves backward. To what number did John C. start counting? 12. How many leaves remained when John C. said 6? 5. How many leaves did John C. say were there 3 days ago? Almost 100. With what did John C. link her life? The last ivy leaf. What finalized John C.'s belief? When the last leaf falls, I will die. What food did Sue try to give John C? Soup. What did Sue not draw the curtain? She needed light to finish the painting. Who did Sue want to model for her painting? An old miner. Where did Behrman live? Ground floor. How old was Behrman? 60. What was Behrman's unfulfilled dream? To paint a masterpiece. What did Sue tell Behrman about John C? She had lost her will to live. What was Behrman's reaction? He called John C foolish. What did Behrman see from Sue's window? One leaf left on the creeper. What did Behrman do right after seeing it? Went silently back to his room. What did Sue find next morning when she drew the curtain? One leaf was still there, green and strong. What happened that night after the first survival of the leaf? Another storm. How did John C. react after seeing the leaf staying on? She wanted to live again. What change did John C. realize? It is a sin to want to die. What did Sue give John C. after she decided to live? Hot soup and a mirror. What did John C. do with the mirror? Combed her hair and smiled. Who else fell ill during this time? Behrman. What illness did Behrman contract? Pneumonia. How long did Behrman remain ill? 2 days. What was Behrman found after the stormy night? On his bed, wet and shivering. Who found Behrman in that condition? The janitor. What items were found near Behrman's bed? Ladder, lantern, brushes, green and yellow paints. What was Behrman's true masterpiece? The painted ivy leaf. How did John C. lie in bed most of the time without moving, gazing out of the window?